a report into additional homework. This report has been requested by the headmistress in order to evaluate whether additional homework will be beneficial for the student body. After a detailed analysis, this report concludes that additional homework is not an effective educational tool. Additional homework has been proposed in 2 nearby schools as a solution to poor attainment. These schools argue that harder work in the evening will consolidate learning. However, research shows that students can only concentrate for 5 to 6 hours per day. Therefore, this report concludes that additional homework would actually decrease pupil productivity. Furthermore, the present levels of homework are sufficient. We're going to look at the structure of this report, and we'll start by looking at the title, A Report into Additional Homework. The title in this report is very simple and direct. It clearly outlines the issue that the report is dealing with, school homework. In the introduction, the author outlines the topic of the report, why it is being written, and what its conclusions are. Let's look at report titles in more detail. The purpose of a report title is to outline the issue being discussed in the report, so to tell the reader what the report is going to be about. This title, A Report into Additional Homework, is very simple and direct. It clearly states the issue under discussion. However, you can use more language devices to make it more interesting and engaging. For instance, a harmless task, extra homework is hazardous. This title uses alliteration. The H sound is repeated to add emphasis to the words harmless and hazardous. This title uses a rhetorical question, a harmless task, to establish the problem that will be discussed in the report. The title clearly states that the report will be about the dangers of homework, and it hints at its conclusions. In the main body of the document, the report addresses the potential argument for additional homework, before using evidence to argue otherwise. Finally, it concludes the argument and advises that the present levels of homework are enough.